Yo, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we are doing something that I haven't done in a while. We're gonna be making football shirts. We're gonna be designing football kits for the entire Eredivisie, and I'm just gonna be doing home shirts for this. If this video does quite well, I'll probably make an away version and maybe even a Premier League version of this video. Basically, I'm gonna be making a home shirt for every single team that's in the Eredivisie currently. And I'm just gonna have some fun with designing these, and hopefully you like them. If you do like some shirts, let me know in the comments down below, and if you don't like some shirts, let me know in the comments down below. Now, before we go into this, I have to explain a couple of rules. First of all, I'm doing this with FIFA Kit Creator, so the site I'm using for creating these shirts. I have to use templates for the shirt manufacturer that a team has. So for example, Ajax has the Adidas manufacturer, so I have to use a Adidas shirt template. If there is a shirt if there's a shirt manufacturer like Roby, which is a Dutch football shirt manufacturer, that doesn't have any templates in FIFA Kit Creator, I'll be using the basic FIFA Kit Creator template. So you gotta know what I'm dealing with here. And we're gonna also do this alphabetically. So we're gonna start off with the best team. We're gonna start off with Ajax, and I cooked with this one. Like, I'm so fucking proud of this. Even though it's a really basic design, I went for a classic Ajax white shirt with a simple red stripe, the old logo, and just simple red sleeve cuffs. And I think this is the best a Ajax shirt could be. Like, this is the best a shirt could possibly get. I used the older looking color as well, which I really like about this season's shirt, is that they use the color and the red stripe. The only thing that I don't like about this shirt from this season is that at the back of the shirt, the line doesn't go through, and I decided to change that and keep it simple. But for Ajax, I think you need to have simple shirts because those are the best of us. But I think I cooked here. On to Almere City. And Almere City isn't actually that old of a club. I think they were founded in 2001. So they're just a bit older than me. But they don't really have the history to have a lot of designs, like a lot of shirt designs that I can base my design off. But I really liked last season's shirt for them. That basically uses the badge of Almere. So I decided to use the same coloring and change a bit of their kit to a red and black striped kit with black shorts and red socks. I also decided to use the white that I usually use as a highlight. Used a bit more on the sleeve cuffs and the color, and I think this is a pretty darn decent design. It's not the best I've ever made, but I think it's fine for Almere City to have this. On to AZ, and AZ, I think the last few seasons I haven't really liked their shirts. I really liked it when they had the white sleeves and then the rest of the shirt being red. So I decided to do that with the white sleeves. I know last season I believe they had that. But I went to go for a basic red shirt with white sleeves and a red stripe on the sleeve and a white collar. Once again, a good retro looking color with the red stripe going across it as well. I also have put a bit of a pattern on top of the shirt so it looks a bit better, because I think it looked too much like the Ajax shirt I made before. So I put a pattern on top of this, and I think this is once again a pretty decent shirt that I made. Now on to a club that I like quite a bit. Like, I like this team. We're going to FC Groningen. And Groningen have always had the white shirt with green stripes, and I went for the basic two stripes. They basically have two green stripes. Only two green stripes and the rest of the shirt being white. I went for that exact concept with a black, white and green collar and sleeve cuffs. And I think that works pretty well. But it is a pretty basic shirt, so I won't say too much about it. But I do like the way it looks. Oh, another rule that I haven't said just before I started this is I have to use the main sponsor on the shirt itself, because otherwise it wouldn't be realistic. So, on to FC Twente, and I think, once again, FC Twente usually just have a red shirt. I went for a bit of a pattern on top of it. I was looking for a horse pattern, but I found this dragon pattern on the FIFA Kit Creator site, and I decided, wow, I have to use it. Turn it around a bit so it doesn't go straight up and it goes sideways up the shirt, and I think it looks pretty darn good with the white sleeve cuffs and the white collar. Also, the pattern is continued onto the shorts and the socks as well. And I do think the white and red combination here works really well, and I think this is one of the better kits that I made today. On to FC Utrecht, and I mean, I genuinely couldn't find any logo of their current sponsor, so I went to last season's sponsor, the Odido sponsor. But I couldn't find this season's sponsor. I couldn't find any pictures of their logo to use on the shirts. And with Utrecht, I don't really like the Monaco style shirt. I think it's a bit odd, but I decided to try my best anyway. So I decided to add a pattern on top, like a checkered pattern on top of the red parts of the shirt and shorts. So it had a bit more of a distinct difference than the white parts of the shirt. Then the rest I just kept clean, because I think I thought doing more with the sleeve cuffs and the collar would ruin this shirt currently. On to Feyenoord, and I don't like Feyenoord. I'm an Ajax fan, nobody likes Feyenoord. Especially when you're an Ajax fan, you don't like Feyenoord. But I tried to make this video as unbiased as possible, so I did try to make a good shirt for Feyenoord. So I went for the iconic half and half red and white coloring with a black retro collar and black sleeve cuffs. I do think it works pretty darn good on this shirt. I haven't added my name on the back because I don't want my name to be on the Feyenoord shirt, but I did decide to make this, and I think for a Feyenoord shirt, I think this is really darn good. I think this looks like really good. I genuinely think this is a good looking shirt. On to Fortuna Sittard, and once again a Roby shirt, so I can't use any templates. I have decided to use the typical green and yellow, and basically the yellow being the entire shirt and then the green being the highlights and the collar and sleeve cuffs. So I decided to add still a retro looking collar, but it's just a bit different with only the flaps being there. And then basically use that green coloring on everything on the shirt except for the yellow parts. And then the pattern that's on top of the shirt is really cool looking as well. I found the Coventry City pattern, and I decided to use it, make it green, and then make the opacity a bit lower, so you just about can see it when you see the shirt itself. And I think this worked out pretty well for this kit, and I think it made a really cool looking shirt. Now next up is the one that I like the least. Of any shirt that I made in this video, I think this is the worst. It's the Go Ahead Eagles shirt, and I'll be honest, it's basically, they have the same typical shirt as Ajax, just with the colors being different. So they have a yellow stripe going down the middle, and the rest of the shirt being red, instead of the Ajax white shirt and the red stripe. But I just don't think the colors work together, man. So I tried doing anything like a little bit different with the red pattern going on top of the yellow. I do think the black collar, sleeve cuffs and black shorts work fine. I don't think it's the best ever, but I do genuinely think that this is the worst one I made today. We are absolutely rambling through these shirts. And next up is Heracles Almelo. And I have decided to use only the Heracles face that's in their badge. I don't really know why I did it. I was actually thinking of putting the 3 diamonds. I think it's a diamond. Like the 3 checkers that it's in their logo. Like that's the main part of their logo and the main part of their old badge. I did think of using that, but it didn't look as good as this, just the face of Heracles. And I think this is a really nice shirt. I really like the pattern that I put on top of it. I like the stripes being just 4 black stripes and 3 white stripes. I do think the pause between stripes to let the sponsor be seen looks fine as well. And I just think it's a clean shirt. I like the white sleeve cuffs and then the black collar. I think that works really well. I think I've done well here. I think this is one of the better ones. Now, next up is NEC Nijmegen. And once again a Roby shirt and another shirt that I don't have a template for. So I used the basic FIFA Kit Creator shirt. And I went for a city style shirt with basically a city map being on the red parts of the shirt and the green stripe in the middle of the shirt not having that map. I did this because I thought it would look better if the green was basically on top of the city and made it look like the city was for NEC. The city went outside, like basically NEC was in the city and the green part represents NEC. And I do think that the black stripes going on top of it work really well. I do think NEC always have pretty decent shirts. But using the exact same coloring for the collar and the sleeve cuffs works really well as well. Oh, I have so fucking cooked with this one. Like this might be the best after the Ajax one. And the Ajax one is basically because I'm just biased. But this might genuinely be the best shirt I made today. It's the NAC Breda home shirt that I made with the Nike template. I decided to once again go for the retro color, but this one being black and having a white edge. Also, the sleeve cuffs have a are black with a white edge, and I just think that the black stripe being covered with checkers, diamonds, yellow diamonds basically, I think this looks so good. I think this is genuinely the best one I made today. And even though I don't usually like yellow shirts, I think this is gorgeous. I am so proud of myself making this one. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of this, because I was thinking of using the old... I have used the old badge for this. By the way, this is the old badge of NEC. Let me know what you think looks better, the old badge or the current badge, which... Like, the current badge is the first ever badge they used. But I used the second ever badge they used, and I think it looks so good on this shirt. I think it looks better than the badge they're currently using. So let me know in the comments below what you think of that. Now, on to Pek Zwolle. And Pek Zwolle was a pain in the ass to design, man. And I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in myself with this shirt, but I wouldn't say I'm happy with it either. Because basically, Pek Zwolle, they have a stripe, like one stripe, where the Adidas manufacturer is and the logo of the club. Then they have a big pause for the sponsor to be there. And then they have a couple of stripes further down. So it looks, I think it always looks quite odd. But I tried my best with the Adidas template. I decided to add a black coloring to the collar, sleeves and the stripes that are in front of the shirt. But yeah, like I said, I think it's fine. I don't think it's the worst I ever made. But I'm not proud of this shirt. I think it's fine. Now, this is one that I'm kind of sad that I believe I cooked it here, right? I went for a classic look for PSV, which are of course second best team in the Netherlands. But I went for a classic look, and I think I've cooked so well with this, because it's basically just a simple striped shirt with a pattern, that's a white pattern just slightly on top of it with a low capacity. Once again a retro color, because I just love retro colors. I'm really sorry that I use it on every single kit. The white sleeve cuffs just, I think, work so well. And then just the simple white shorts and white socks, I think. It's the fact that I'm an Ajax fan, so I won't ever buy any other shirt in the Netherlands. But I do think PSV have a lot of good shirts, and I think I have done a pretty good job. On to RKC Waalwijk, and once again I couldn't find the best looking picture of the sponsor, but I have found a logo of their sponsor. It's not the one they use on their kits, but I have to decide. I have to use this one. I decided to actually change up a bit of the RKC shirts. Usually they basically have either a yellow shirt or a yellow shirt with blue stripes. And I went for a yellow shirt with blue sleeves and then a darker yellow striped pattern on top of the shirt itself. I think the color and sleeve cuffs work as well with this idea. And then I also continued the stripes on top of the yellow socks and made the shorts blue. Oh, I know what's next. I know what's next. And I'm not happy with it. It's Heerenveen time. And I'm really sorry, Heerenveen fans, if you're watching this. But I want to make a good shirt for you. But I can't find a single lily pad icon or logo or anything to add on this shirt. So I decided to use red dots. So I'm really sorry about that. But otherwise, I think this shirt is pretty fine. I think this is a pretty decent shirt. I added a rose pattern on top of the blue parts of the shirt because I just felt like it would look really good, and it did. But like I said, I really wanted to add lily pads on the shirt, but I just couldn't find any icon or logo of it. But I do think the rest of the shirt is pretty fine. It's just, it would have been so much better if it were actually lily pads. We're almost done here. There's 2 teams left to go. And the reason why I'm going quickly through this is because it's 18 teams. It took me a long time to create this, and I have to talk about every single shirt a bit. And this video is probably already 15 minutes long. So next up is Sparta Rotterdam. And once again, I think it's a basic shirt, but I think this time it's so nice. It's just a basic white and red striped shirt with a black and white collar and sleeve cuffs. The black shorts work well together as well. And then the striped socks, I think, are great as well. Once again, just a simple shirt, but I think the simple works so well here. Now, the last team of this video is Willem II. And I basically made they basically have 2 coloring in the stripes and a white shirt, shorts and socks. So I went for the classic look with the 2 coloring stripes going down, with the blue stripes being 2 stripes on the shirt and the red stripes being 3 stripes in the middle of the shirt. And I went for a classic red color that basically gets opened from the middle stripe, and then the sleeves continuing these stripes and having a white sleeve cuffs. Also, when you look at the numbering, I did decide to use the same blue color for the numbers on the back as they use in real life, because I don't know why, but I don't block out the stripes on the back in real life of their shirts. So I decided not to do that as well in honoring. So basically to honor that they're real shirts. So yeah, that's why the numbers look a bit weird. So that was it. I have made so many shirts in this video, and I do think there's a couple of bad ones and a couple of really good ones in here. So please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of these. What's your favorite shirt in this video? And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys around in a bit. Bye!